Your mouth is a creative weapon. It's not a tool for distributing excuses. The first sign of a loser is an excuse.
Thank you for joining us. If I'm looking two different places, that's because we have Facebook Live going on over here. Then we have our live camera going on over there. But we are live from Maine and Gervais. And joining me is a very special guest that I just had the privilege of getting to know, LaNeisha Vinson. Hi. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you guys are wondering who she is, not only is she a mother, she's a wife, but she is a world champion. IMMAF? Did I say that right?
Yes,
Please tell everybody what exactly that is and how such a pint-sized woman packs so much power. Tell us what that is.
Well, IMMAF is actually International Mixed Martial Arts Federation, and it's partnered with the UFC. And they have events overseas in other countries such as Bahrain. And I went over there to compete.
Oh, we talk about power.
So proud of you, so proud of the work that you're doing and shining this light here on the Midlands. So tell us about this gold medal and how that came to be and you knocking down opponents and what got you into this.
Justin Brown taught me about the IMMAF and taught me into going. So I took the chance and I went, and it was actually a great experience for me, you know, and I competed against 4 different females from other countries, from Austria, Ireland, Romania, and I think it's Lebanon. It's different countries that's actually in the competition. Like I met people from China, people from Pakistan, so I mean, it's so many different countries. It's actually the Olympics for mixed martial arts.
Wow, so that was Girl Power 2.0, but you were able to knock down all of these opponents from all of these different countries. So I know there was a language barrier there as well. How did you overcome maybe some of those obstacles, and how long were you there? How long was the competition?
We was actually there for I think 10 days.
Okay.
But it's a 5-day competition, and the first day, some people get a bye, so you don't have to fight. But after that, you fight every day. It's like every day nonstop, and you have to have the same weight every day. Like you can't come 1 pound over or you're out of the competition.
Really? Yes. So tell us a little bit about that and how your diet played into that, because of course you're overseas, you're kind of used to, I guess, maybe the American food, and the diet was a little bit different. So tell us some strategies that you use to make sure not only did you come in underweight, but again, you walked away as the world champion.
Yes. Well, I walked around every day at 130, and my fight weight was supposed to be 135. So I really didn't have too much to worry about cutting weight. As far as the other fighters, like you seen them in the sauna, or they was out there running, or you know, just finding ways to cut weight. And some people actually got knocked out of the competition because they was a pound over. Wow. So I mean, I maintained my weight the whole entire time.
You and your husband James have 2 daughters. How did you explain to them, mommy's gonna be gone in another country? How did you manage to bridge that time with them? Did you do FaceTime and that sort of thing?
Yes, the whole time I was there, I FaceTimed them, and like when I first left, they cried, so it kind of made me teary, but they eventually got over because they was talking to me every day, and it was so exciting when I came back.
So how was your husband James? How was he so instrumental and supportive with you during that time? Because I know he told me he got the girls off to school today, so shout out to James. So how was he being that daddy to those girls while you were away?
He was a great dad, and also my mother played part too, so 'cause she took a week off of work.
Yeah.
So, and they tag teamed it together while I was gone.
And it's important, tag team, sports tag team. So this is my very first sports interview, and you brought me this. I love this. It's LaNeisha She-Hulk Vinson. Tell me how this name came about. I mean, I can see, but tell us about this name and also this cup holder that you gave. I love it. Thank you so much. Tell us about this name.
Well, I started MMA back in 2016.
Okay.
And I just came in with a bang, and I was knocking my opponents out. And it was like they was calling me the female version of Mike Tyson of MMA. So the name just came along. I was like, I don't want the, you know, regular names. I want to be somebody, you know, that a lot of people don't really talk too much about. Like, they talk about the Hulk, but not too many people talk about She-Hulk.
Tell little girls out there, or even women, because 2 years ago, you were still working your way up in the ranks, and now 2 years later, you're a world champion. So talk to our viewers, both on Facebook Live and those that will watch it on abccolumbia.com later. Tell them about what you can accomplish when you just set your mind to something, whether it's sports, whether it's academic, whether it's being a great wife or mother. Talk to them about how you're able to compartmentalize everything it is that you have to do, but still make it be a success.
Me personally, I would tell anybody, whatever you want, go after it, follow your dreams. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do. Strive for the best, strive for the top. And if I can do it, you can do it. So. Now,
you're also, like I mentioned before, you're also a correctional officer. Now tell me, how tall are you? Because I feel like She-Hulk when she walked in. How tall are you? And tell us about going into being a correctional officer. Was somebody else in your family a correctional officer, or how did that come about?
No, I'm 5'1".
Okay.
But no, it's something that I just wanted to experience because I want to go into the police field. So why not go here and get some experience under my belt and then step into the police field.
Okay, I gotcha. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have Miles here with us. Now tell us who Miles is. Miles is gonna come on cam in a minute, but tell us who Miles is and what you guys are getting ready to show for us.
Well, Miles is my coach at Spartan Academy. So he played a part while I was overseas because I kept in contact with him, you know, and he would give me suggestions on my opponents, like what to do. So I took that in and we came back with the gold.
So did Miles help you? Now I know with football, my son and I, we are on opposing teams. He loves the Steelers, I love the Panthers. But I know that football coaches have to study their opponents and their films.
Yes.
Was Miles instrumental in that, with studying your opponents like you just mentioned? How do you manage to remember what he told you, but then also see, oh, well, they're switching up from what I thought that they would do? Does that ever happen when you think you have an opponent down pat and then they switch up their style completely?
Well, not really, because any footage that we watch is always something previous. You know, like it won't be like 2 years ago. Like they always have fights
recent.
like like a year. So I send it to him or I send it to Nate, and they'll look at it and then they'll both are talking and they'll send me messages back. So and then we just go from there.
Okay.
But most of the time that whatever videos we go over, we be right.
Okay.
So they do exactly what we say they're gonna do.
And that's how you took them out. Okay.
Yeah.
Love that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching an extended version of What's Trending. Don't leave us, because we have Miles coming on, and him and LaNeisha, they're going to show you some moves and what it is that she does to prepare for these fights, and so that she continue to be a world champion. Thanks for watching.
1 2 1 2 2 2 3 2 3 2 overhand. Hey, again. Hey. 5 6. Good. Again. Good. 2 3. Again. 1 2 slip. Nope, 1 2 slip. Good. So roll. Two. Roll. Oh, my fault. 2. 2. 2 3. 2 3 2. Good. Kick. Hey. Again. Hey. 1 2. 1 2 3. Good. 2 3 4. Good. Double jab. 2. 2. 3. Good. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Good. 2. 2 3 2. Good. 6. 6, bang, good. Again. Nice. 6, 3. Nice. Good. 2, 3. Nice. 2, 3. Nice. Good. 2, 3 kick. Nice. Good. Go leg it. 2, 3 leg kick. Nice. Hey. Again. Nice. Hey. Good. And that's pretty much it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I feel like I need to do something too. That's why I wore my sneakers today. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Miles, you did amazing. Tell everybody how they can follow you on social media.
Well, follow me on LaNeisha Vinson on Facebook.
On Facebook.
Yes.
And what about you? How can they get in contact with you at Spartan Academy?
If you check out Spartan Academy of Columbia, Gibson Saw is the head coach there. Nate Van Buskirk is the strength coach, and I help out with both of those. Best place to train in the Midlands.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you. You did amazing. Wow. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.